Hello and welcome to the dumbest video idea I have ever had. Can I beat Bone Lab, BONEWORKS, only with Roxanne? Alright, so how would this be done? Well, there isn't much to explain here. This type of Bone Lab video has been done to death. But the only twist on mine is that even though I am the first one to think of this, I'm not gonna be the first one to upload it. It is February 13th, 2024 as of writing the script. The rules are simple. Beat the entire BONEWORKS campaign as only the Roxanne Wolf avatar. And no switching to different characters unless I absolutely need to. And if anyone else wants to try this challenge for whatever reason, here are the mods. They're on screen now. Alright, so with the short intro over, let's begin my descent into madness.
A whole playthrough like this?
Alright, so after starting a new game, I wake up in a cinema with a floating screen and a button with the text skip on it. And after ignoring a cutscene of some random dude hijacking a VR headset, I am immediately forced to do something vile and disgusting. Corporate slavery. I end up saving a sentient clipboard and I escape into the office break room, where because of that USB I picked up earlier, the whole building had an earthquake. I pick up a crowbar and head into an alley that leads to a museum. I've always hated museums, so I disrespected the TVs in there and went on the shooting range. After that, I looked for an exit and jumped into the garbage chute. After a short loading screen and a fight between me and the joystick drift, I end up in a garbage dumpster. I climb out of it only to be greeted by an alleyway. I follow it and it led me down a ghetto play area like in Half-Life 2. See, this game really is Half-Life 2 VR. I got past the play area and entered an apartment where I had to deal with my first real enemy. You are nothing! After that boss battle, I fight a real one with my joystick drift and bone lamp jank. How? Bro, I hate this game! I hate this game! Oh my god! Ah! Getting past that hurdle, I find out that I missed a gun and should have one by this point in the game. But I ignored that and just punched the lock instead. So after getting past the fence and annihilating two null bodies, I come across Monogon inquiries, where you can win a free key. Yeah, I just crashed to the little event and stole the key. Here you go! I ran out of there and found a backdoor entrance to the Monogon buildings, but it was being guarded by a turret. I made a makeshift, totally bulletproof shield, and I went to vanquish the turret, and used it to shoot one null body. I enter the building where I clear some containers that were blocking the way apparently, and I get a jump scare by a null body. Alright, well the claws will do it, surely. Told you. After that jump scare, I go to the break room where I see that the Monogon security has released the holo drones to clear the null body infestation. But I didn't just sit there, I wanted some real action. So I escape and I make my way to a shootout, which, surprise surprise, I lose. Oh. Anyway, I respawned and killed all of them. Damn! After the fight, I tried to wedge myself through the debris I failed to move earlier and found myself in some sort of incinerator room. Either way, I solved the puzzle with ease because of Roxy's weight. I didn't mean it like that, I swear. I entered the vent and exited into an alley where I find out that my coworker still doesn't know my name. After a boss fight with the Bone Lab jank, of course. You know what? I'm gonna just let it play out.
Yo, Arthur, over here.
What?
How are you still in the city?
I'm not
The board's
Alpha.
calling an emergency meeting for all Monogon employees. All of MythOS is on
What the hell?
lockdown.
Why did I load in the box?
Crazy over here. I have no idea how you weren't kicked.
I'm not
Nobody
Alpha.
else can log in. The system blocking frozen might have something to do with it. So if you can make your way to the core tower, you might be able to manually
Give me the
restart
gun.
it and let us back in.
Yeah, baby. Trust me, this is not the last we'll see of Bone Lab's jank. Anyway, I grabbed the gun. It is here where I test out the might of the gun. I start forward and I find a lone null body, so I immediately pulled out my MP5, but before I could shoot him, something caught me by surprise, and this time it wasn't the Bone Lab jank, nor the stick drift. Oh. And of course I have a fight with the stick drift. I'm stuck, I hate this controller! Seriously, it has become unplayable. Also, don't slam the teleport button in Half-Life Alyx. Bro, oh my god. Anyway, after I dealt with the stick drift, I jumped over the fence like a Romanian escaping school and immediately started committing manslaughter. Also, VR reload. After I went postal on the null bodies, I climbed my way to a dead end. I saw a window and immediately I knew what I had to do. So I dived for the window like Foxy in FNAF 2. I fell into an alleyway where I finally got to meet the hollow drones. They did not like my presence. They were probably anti-furry, so fair enough. I disabled their sound illusion chips, killing the hollow drones. I walked through even more alleys until I come across a physics puzzle. After completing the puzzle, I enter a non-Euclidean apartment complex, where I take the elevator to an unfinished floor. For that! Roxy, you got these claws you can definitely stick into the wall. Yeet! And I make my way to the rooftop with the help of that puzzle I solved earlier. Man, one thing I want to say about Bone Lab is that even though the Lex system is absolute trash, bro, when it works, it's one of the most immersive things I have ever experienced in VR. Like, truly. The legs, they're so hit or miss. Like, sometimes they work and sometimes they just fling you across the map. Which, you know, that's also fun sometimes. Jesus Christ, I completely lost my mind while editing this. Can I just say, how is FNAF not in Fortnite? That is the most retarded thing to just say out loud. But seriously, like, we got the Master Chief, we got Peter Griffin in Fortnite, the Doomslayer, and y'all ain't got Freddy? Or... obviously, I'm gonna say Roxy for the joke, but like, come on, how? Like, how did it not make its way into Fall Guys? Cool. How did it not make it into Fall Guys? Like, seriously, we got literally every single Valve game. We got Doom, we got everything. Half-Life, but no FNAF. Like, how? Same with Dead by Daylight. Why not add Spring Champion as a killer? Like, that would be so cool. You added Slipknot in. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to add a child murderer now. Man, I swear, the day FNAF gets added into any of these games, I'll start playing video games again. But anyway, where were we? Alright, beating Bone Lab as Roxy. I fuck around with a button and I basically get the Angry Birds treatment. What's this? Oh no 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 no! Fuck! Fuck! So I quickly dash and make a run for the exit upstairs. Holy shit, I folded him like an omelet. I jump into a giant portal that leads to episode 2. Alright, well, that's the video right there. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.